What is going on, everybody? Let's summarize where we are right now. Number one, Coinbase thinks that we're heading into an altcoin season, predicting that it's going to pick up in the next 2 weeks and that we're going to start seeing some positive movement. We've got a market module that's ready to launch that will fundamentally change a little bit about the way we're currently doing business. This will help to enhance on-chain transactions, not by itself, but perhaps we're going to talk about doing a reduction on the burns to bring people back to the chain. You've got video games that are popping up everywhere for Terra Luna Classic. You've got builders who are building along the way, and there's a lot to like. Now, it does take some discovery. People are going to have to find Terra Luna Classic, and as the government unravels regulation around the world, we're going to start to see pockets where Terra Luna Classic adoption starts to pick up, most specifically South Korea. Don't forget, we have a pro-crypto South Korean president. We have a pro-crypto United States president. The one place where we're looking at, and we don't control this, but the one place that we're looking at where adoption would seriously matter, China. And we don't have any update on China, but I think we're going to get into a position where Bitcoin as itself is inevitable for China. They're going to have to do something, and they don't want their people to get left behind. Now, that will cause a fundamental shift in the way Bitcoin is transacted and lead to an even bigger blow off of a bull run. I do think that it's coming. I don't have any clarification on when. We keep hearing rumors and leaks about it, but we don't see anything concrete. We do see Hong Kong going all in on crypto, but that's not necessarily mainland China. So let's break all this down and make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Before we get started, if you haven't already, become a member of the channel. Hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button on the videos, and for $4.99 a month, you can become a member and support me for the channel. Inside, if you become a member, then I do put out private contract addresses and cryptos in case you're interested. I'll give you some inside detail on stuff before it becomes public, which will help you making your decisions. Only $4.99 a month. And to support me, TerraCasino.io giving away $200 free roll every Sunday in euros, 125,000 in euros through September 28th. You can play Duel at Dawn. They've got games for you to play. They've got whatever you need to enhance your online gaming experience. And don't forget, we've got baseball winding down, we've got football coming up, we've got the NBA coming up, we've got college basketball coming up. Sports-based wagering is all the rage, so if you are interested, certainly go check it out today. And if you're trading meme coins or utility coins on the Terra Luna Classic network, Terraport.finance is your place to go. I don't want to beat a dead horse with it, but the Believe meme coin, the most attractive, handsome meme coin in all of cryptodom, is available for you. You hit swap down here, then you hit degen mode. Swaps down here right behind me. That'll pop up this, go into degen mode, which you'll click on this right here. It'll take you in there, click degen mode, and then boom, you can buy the Believe meme. Okay, folks, a very quiet time right now. We haven't seen anything since Market Module got approved and our last upgrade. So we don't have a lot of discussion going on anywhere about what's to come next. Now, there is something, which I'll get to in just a moment, but I want to look at right now the last 7 days of meme coins and utility coins right here, and it's not looking great, right? When you look at the numbers, what you're looking for is you're looking for positive price action, and almost to a man, everything that we have that has a fairly large cap is down significantly over the last 7 days. What do we attribute that to? Well, general health of the market for the last 7 days right here. We had a high of 4.17 trillion market cap. We are now at 3.77 trillion market cap. Now, you know, zoom out here. That is a 10% dump over the course of the last, this is now the 7th day. This is, in fact, a little bit of a recovery because we're up about 28 billion on the day, but the United States market hasn't woken up. We have no idea how this day is going to end. We're seeing a tiny bit of recovery, but I don't know if that's your standard reversal. If we look at it from a Fibonacci standpoint, then it would make sense to say that we've dipped down below into this range. That's not a great sign. That's not a healthy correction in the market. Your healthy correction a little bit further up here, but listen, it doesn't really matter. It's how steep you can get it. If you're a bear, how can you attack liquidity? How can you attack the liquidations on futures? So we're looking at levels, but those levels really don't matter a whole lot until they matter. Now, what I would expect to see is a retest of 4.03 trillion. What does that mean for Terra Luna Classic? Well, when we look at it from this standpoint, we're getting muted responses for our pumps. We go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we were up here. We even had a reversal and came back to that high. So what does that mean? That means that's a really good sign that somebody out there wants to accumulate more Luna Classic. Now, that means that a reversal would be imminent. So let's zoom out a little bit and let's get an idea of which direction we're moving. Are we moving upwards or are we moving downwards? So we've had two tests of the top up here. I know this is a little bit in range here, but I wanted to see that blue line right there to show you that we continue this uptrend. Now, when you look at it even more, there's this sharp uptick right here that you can see sort of playing out. Now, the problem with that is if you're looking for a structure, this is a pennant flag coming from the top, which is actually a bearish indicator, but we're minting higher lows, which is bullish. And I would argue that we were coming down like this, but this outlier right here means that we've got this pattern playing out right here. When that pattern plays out, that's that ascending wedge. I gotta say, I think that's pretty bullish overall. Now, it's gonna take a little time, but if I take this as, let's do it right here and say that we got that move right there, and then right here, you can see that we just keep wicking right into that sort of range right there. That is a really bullish flag, and that usually means that you're getting sell-off right in this level right here where there's a lot of volume. And what that means is the sellers are going to get exhausted, and what's happening is buyers are stepping in, increasing the price, and they're going to want price discovery. So you're going to see a big move coming off of this, and at least that's what it looks like from this pattern. That's what tends to happen from this pattern. There's no guarantee that that's going to happen, but it should be noted that we are in a good position, or at least it looks like. Now, as far as validators go, not a lot of change here. Lunk Live, it looks like dumped down a little bit. Orion up just a little bit. And then it's just a weird sort of, I don't know what's playing out over here. To be honest with you, I have no idea what's playing out over here. It's wild. We are in, quote unquote, the Wild West when it comes to these validators. Again, validate with whomever it is best supports you and your decisions and what you think should be done. Look for validators that align with what you think is important, and let's see if you're right. On to volume, we're down 14% on the day. On to volume on USTC, we're down 27% on the day. Burn tracker, 937 million. I told you that 471 was going to fall off, and it did in fact fall off. Now we've got this next one. It was the 471 right there that's falling off. So now what we got is 149. We had a couple more days of this. We had 43 million yesterday. So far today, 37 million. So back kind of to normal. USTC, again, heightened burns, but not by a lot. We had that 69,000 yesterday. So nothing to write home about. Again, my belief, for anybody who's wondering, the money is in Terra Luna Classic. It does not mean that USTC is not going to run, but we have to recognize that USTC is not in line to be repegged to $1. If USTC repegs, the most likely scenario is down to 1 penny. So, I don't really see a path forward for a massive move for USTC, other than maybe we get some kind of, sort of excitement rally that takes us. Remember this right here. So we've got this top right here, and I might have that a little bit wrong right there. Let's make that a little more aggressive. Plays out exactly right. But there is a possibility of a move from where we are to, I want to say 4.5 to 5 cents. Okay. Now, from where we are, that's a 3 or 4x. That is a significant move. But overall, we're going into altcoin season. I don't think that this is the gem that other people might think it is. Now, because I say that, that might cause it to just absolutely go crazy. Not because I'm saying it, but because I'm recognizing this downward sort of pattern. There's some opportunity here to get tricked into buying into a FOMO. So, you could be looking at market makers really kind of ripping on this for a little while and taking it up to a new level. I don't know. I don't think so. But, again, I look for a big play to happen, but it's going to be quick and it's going to do exactly what it did before, because what we're doing right now, that's not building. All right. However, let's go back and look at the structure. Structure is almost the same as we saw on that previous Luna Classic. We've got higher lows being minted. Problem with that is I don't see any kind of flat top that we're sort of playing out. At best we're maybe make this argument right here that we're going through this channel right now. And if that is the case, then I would suspect a move up into 2 cents for a short spell. But again, from 1.3 cents to 2 cents, that is, I want to say, about 60%. So that's the best that we can hope for on USTC. I'm looking for a lot more from Terra Luna Classic. That's it. I want to get you out of here for the day, let you guys go on with the information. The market is in a corrective pattern right now. It's going to be a couple of days, but once this thing breaks out, we're going to head to a new level. Remember, all of this is about money flow, and this is the global M2 money supply. It continues to increase. It continues to go up. Because of that, that means the markets will continue to go up. We're offset by about 90 days. So over the next 90 days, we should see a market movement in all of crypto. I should say the next 60 days in my estimation, but over the next 60 days, we should see a dramatic move in cryptocurrency. But it's all speculation at this point. But I'm speculating the same as Coinbase, and we think that there is an alt season coming. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is not financial advice, but I'm always right.